like I'm doing everything.
I'm trying to drive you crazy.
Like you do nothing at all.
I'm trying to
If you hear how you talk, you do absolutely nothing. There's nothing to apologize. There's nothing you never did. You can't even.
I own my.
No, you don't.
I own my.
No, but even when something happens, I don't even say everything.
What if I told you that Tasha K just blew the lid off the wildest scandal to hit Love and Hip Hop Atlanta since the day Carly Red forgot her real age? Buckle up, baby, because Bambi's secret late nights with Young Joc just got yanked out of the shadows and dragged straight into the savage spotlight of Tasha K's life. And let's just say Lil Scrappy's world might never recover. We're talking late night hookups, sneaky hotel receipts, and text messages so scandalous even Siri refused to read them out loud. Yep, Tasha K didn't just spill the tea, she dumped the entire boiling pot all over the internet, and the flames are still rising. Is Bambi living a double life under all that glam? Was Young Joc out here playing double daddy with a smirk and a silk dog? And where does this leave poor Scrappy? Somewhere between a DNA test and a therapy session. You thought you knew drama. You thought season 13 was spicy. You were wrong. This isn't just a scandal, it's a reality TV earthquake. So grab your popcorn, clutch your edges, and cancel your plans. Because what Tasha K just exposed live on camera will make you scream. And yes, honey, it gets worse. The moment Tasha K hit that live stream button, nobody was ready for the chaos she was about to unleash. The title alone had viewers scrambling for their headphones. Bambi's secret nights and lies with Young Joc exposed live-in from the first second. It was pure mayhem. Let me tell y'all something, Tasha K said, staring straight into the camera like she was giving a sermon. What I'm about to reveal. It's not just scandal, it's betrayal, deception, and baby daddy confusion, all rolled up in a lace front wig. Boom. The internet exploded. Because when Tasha speaks, people listen. And this time, she wasn't whispering, she came locked and loaded with screenshots, anonymous sources, and behind the scenes, tea so hot. It probably made Mona Scotch-Young sit up in her seat. Let's rewind real quick. We already know Bambi and Lil Scrappy's relationship is a whole toxic mess, the kind that needs a health warning. Breakups, makeups, baby mama drama, emotional damage, and the occasional Instagram unfollow, just to let the world know, it's over, ... again. But just when we thought it couldn't get any messier, enter Young Joc. Yes, that Young Joc, Mr. It's Going Down. The walking meme with the most confusing hairstyles in reality, TV history, and more kids than episodes of Love and Hip Hop. According to Tasha, Bambi and Joc's friendship wasn't just late-night convos and reality TV bonding. It was deep, and allegedly, it started long before her breakup with Scrappy ever made headlines. I got receipts, Tasha said, holding up her iPad like she was in court. I'm talking late-night, DMs, voice notes, hotel bookings. This ain't speculation, this is a pattern. The chat lost their minds. Not Joc. Scrappy crying right now. I just know it. Tasha better stop before VH1 pulls the plug. But she didn't stop. She opened a folder labeled Project Bambi, full of leaked convos, and alleged audio recordings. In one voice note, supposedly from Joc, he says, "Bam, why you playin'? You know I miss you. You looked good the other night." The other night, Tasha leaned in. Y'all wanna know the date on that voice note? 3 days before Bambi and Scrappy's anniversary dinner. While Scrappy was out buying her a bracelet, she was getting compliments from Joc. According to a former Love and Hip Hop production assistant, Bambi and Joc disappeared together during an off-camera cast party last year. They were gone for 2 whole hours, then came back like nothing happened. Tasha sipped her wine and said it plain. 2 hours. That ain't small talk, that's how you like your eggs in the morning energy. Even some of the girls knew what was going on, especially Carly Red. And let's be real, Carly knows everybody's dirt before they do. Tasha even claimed Carly kept quiet, not out of loyalty, but because she's saving that tea for her next storyline. Then came the bombshell texts from Bambi. To Joc, wish I could sneak away. You make me feel seen. Scrappy don't even notice me anymore. Tasha read them out loud, like she was hosting a poetry slam. And the audience shook, because this wasn't just drama. This was betrayal with proof. She even showed grainy hotel surveillance screenshots of a woman who looked suspiciously like Bambi, entering a hotel with a man who definitely looked like Joc. Now I ain't saying this 100% them, she said, but if it walks like Bambi and talks like Joc. She didn't even need to finish. The viewers screamed. TikTok had reenactments before the livestream even ended. Twitter was on fire. Instagram pages were posting screenshots in real time, and, just when it couldn't get any messier, it did. Tasha claimed Scrappy did confront Bambi once, asking about her distance and those late-night outings. And what did she say? That she was on a personal journey. Tasha deadpan. Sir, that personal journey was to Joc's condo. Phones dropped, edges snatched, friend groups activated, and baby, this is only part 1. Because just before the live ended, Tasha K smirked and dropped one final teaser. Y'all ain't even ready for what I got on this pregnancy rumor. Let's just say somebody's baby registry might need a name change. Boom, fade to black dot, and just when we thought the flames couldn't burn hotter, Tasha K leaned in, flipped the metaphorical table, and lit the whole love and hip-hop universe on fire. Receipts, recordings, regret, because this wasn't gossip, this was emotional demolition. And the target. Lil Scrappy's entire reality. Let's rewind one last time. Right after Bambi made that jaw-dropping, "What if Joc is the father?" comment, producers thought that was the peak. Oh, how wrong they were. Because Tasha K wasn't done. Nope. Sis came back harder with texts, screenshots, voice notes, and not just from Bambi, but from Joc, too. Messages like, "You up? Don't tell nobody what we did that night." And the dagger. "I ain't trying to come between you and Scrappy, but damn, I miss how you smell, brr." That's not harmless flirting. That's midnight, regret wrapped in perfume, and poor decisions. According to Tasha K, these weren't old receipts. These were from just months ago. As in, after Bambi and Scrappy's final therapy session. After she told the world she was focused on healing and growth. Turns out, the only thing growing was the tension between her and Joc, behind Scrappy's back. And let's not forget Joc's role in all this mess. While he plays the goofy ATL uncle on TV. Off camera, he's moving like a low-key villain. When Tasha K confronted him, he didn't even deny it. All he said was, "Man, I ain't say she was lying." You know it's messy when even Carly Red, who jumps into drama like it's a pool party, had to step back and say, "Y'all, this is too much, even for me." But guess what? It gets messier. Tasha K revealed there's footage that never made the final episode, a private green room moment that was caught on camera by accident. In it, Bambi is seen whispering to a producer, "If this hits the blogs, just know I told you in confidence. But yeah, I had a weak moment with Joc." Weak moment. Girl, this ain't a cookie you regret eating. This is a grown man who used to ride to the studio with your ex-husband. The betrayal here is Olympic level. And Scrappy. He's spiraling deeper than a Drake album. After that footage leaked, insiders say he locked himself in his trailer and refused to come out. Not even Mona Scott Young, the queen of chaos, could talk him down. One staff member overheard him say, "She playing with my whole legacy, my daughter gone grow up watching this mess, pain, but you thought that was the end." Tasha K, in classic Tasha fashion, dropped another nuke, a 17-second voice memo. In it, Bambi is laughing and says, "Scrappy's busy crying on camera, and Joc's busy calling me at 3 a.m. Life's funny," she said that, and just when you thought that was a reality TV felony, Tasha hit fans with a third bombshell, one that had viewers clutching their wigs and Mona clutching her contracts. According to receipts, Bambi and Joc allegedly had a secret. Miami meet the same weekend Scrappy was at his cousin's wedding in Atlanta. Tasha had it all. Hotel receipts, room service, orders, and matching timestamps from their IG stories. Boom. Timeline locked. So what does this really mean? It means Bambi wasn't just venting to Joc. She was plotting, acting, and possibly clapping cheeks while Scrappy was out here trying to rebuild his life. And now, thanks to Tasha K, the timeline is no longer blurry. It's crystal clear, betrayal, in 4K resolution. The fans. They've gone feral. Twitter is in flames with hashtags like hashtag BambiBack, STABBER, hashtag Justice for Scrappy, and hashtag Tasha exposed it all. One user tweeted, "Bambi lied. Joc smiled. Scrappy cried." Tasha K even replied, "Who?" Even celebrities started chiming in. Tamar Braxton went live and said, "See. This why I don't let a man introduce me to his friends. Y'all out here passing women like bottle service." Then Black China tweeted, "Betrayal hits different when the cameras are rolling. Keep your lashes long and your receipts longer." At this point, the audience isn't just watching, they're invested. Lines are drawn. Teams are forming. Team Scrappy versus Team Bambi is becoming the new East Coast versus West Coast, and Mona is loving Every second. Every second. But while the internet argues, Tasha K isn't letting up. In her latest live stream she said, "I'm not here to judge, I'm here to expose. Y'all want to play TV games. I bring real-life consequences. These people forgot. The cameras don't lie, and neither do the DMEs." Then she sipped her wine and added, "And baby, I ain't even played the voicemails yet." Mic dropped. So where does that leave Scrappy? Broken, embarrassed, publicly humiliated, but now, lawyered up, according to production insiders. Scrappy has demanded that all footage involving Bambi and Joc be reviewed by his legal team before airing. He's allegedly threatening to pull out of season 14 unless producers agree to protect his image and his family. But protect it from what, sir? The world already saw you cry in HD. Meanwhile, Joc is out here acting unbothered, posting Instagram stories in silk shirts and sunglasses. LIP, Sinking to Confessions by Usher. The irony, and Bambi, gone silent. No posts, no lives, no statements, but word on the street is she's gearing up for her own tell-all. Yep, rumor has it, Bambi is working on a healing interview with a major podcast to reclaim her narrative. Sis. You don't need healing, you need a PR crisis team, a spiritual exorcism, and maybe a Netflix documentary called Lies, Lashes, and Joc. Because if Tasha K still has more voicemails, more receipts, more deleted IG lives, this ain't over. Not by a long shot. Now, the question isn't did it happen, it's, how far did it go? And will the truth break the internet, or just break the cast? Because right now, we're standing in the eye of a love and hip-hop hurricane. Tasha K has pulled back the curtain, and what's behind it? Not just dust and drama, but betrayal, broken bonds, and bombshells stacked higher than Bambi's heels on reunion night. And just when we thought the tea had been spilled, sipped, and scorched, Tasha K came back for a refill. Remember that voicemail she teased? Oh, she delivered, loud, messy, unfiltered. In the leaked clip, allegedly from Bambi to a friend, she says, "I don't even feel bad. Scrappy had his fun. Now I got mine. Joc was just easy. He listens. He don't nag me like Scrappy." Girl, you mean to tell us you declared emotional warfare on your baby daddy because he nagged you? And Joc, the man who forgot his own lyrics on stage, is the one you ran to for peace. Tasha K broke it down frame by frame, like she was decoding CIA intel. She even brought in a fake voice expert, Dr. Sherelle from South Atlanta Sound Lab, who confirmed the voice was 99.7% likely Bambi's, not 99.5, not 99.6, 99.7. That's enough to throw hands in court, but the real jaw-dropper. The voicemail ends with Bambi giggling and saying, "Besides, if I really was pregnant, I wouldn't even tell Joc. That man can't even commit to a haircut." Wow. Sis just admitted she might have faked the pregnancy rumor and dragged Joc's commitment issues in one breath. Double homicide. At this point, Scrappy isn't even heartbroken. He's numb. He posted a black screen to Instagram with the caption, "Lesson learned. Some people don't break your heart. They break your peace." Then he unfollowed everyone on the cast, except Mama D and his daughter's account. Word is, Scrappy is now working with Tasha K behind the scenes planning a revenge interview of his own. A tello titled, "They Tried to Play Me, But I Wrote the Rules." Imagine that, Scrappy and Tasha K on the same couch, sipping tea, dragging Bambi's entire storyline like a busted lace front. Mona Scott Young might pass out from the ratings spike. But that's still not the wildest part. Because while everyone was focused on Bambi and Joc, guess who entered the chat? That's right, Erica Dixon. Yes, the other Scrappy X. The one who's always lurking like a love and hip-hop ghost with perfect edges. Sources say. Erica reached out to producers offering to return to the show if Bambi gets dropped. And guess what? Mona is considering it. Because the fans are ready. Picture the promo. This season, the original queen returns. And she's not here to play nice. Meanwhile, Joc, ever the messy king, goes live on IG, sunglasses on, smoothie in hand, hit him up playing in the background. His first words, "Y'all acting like I'm the only dude in Atlanta. Come on man, Bam grown. Scrap grown. Ain't nobody pressed but the audience." Then he says he won't confirm or deny anything because that's how grown folks move. Sir, you just confirmed it by going live with Tupac in the background. This ain't CNN, this is VH1 After Dark. But fans noticed something else. In the background of Joc's live was a pink designer purse. And it wasn't his fiancée. The internet went full FBI. Zoomed in, analyzed the nails. 10 minutes later, boom. Somebody found an old photo of Bambi holding that exact purse at a Love and Hip Hop afterparty back in February. Now fans are asking, did Bambi visit Joc again recently? Are they still seeing each other? Or is this a setup for a spin-off show called Bam and Joc, a love and hip hop tragedy? We don't know. But Tasha K poured more gasoline on the flames. She revealed one of Joc's assistants DM'd her claiming he and Bambi had a private dinner just last week. No cameras. No producers. Just wine. And whispered regrets. And where did they eat? A rooftop sushi spot that Scrappy once rented for their anniversary. This ain't just disrespect. This is emotional war crimes. The fans are demanding answers. Where's the DNA test? Who's really lying? Is this real, or just Mona's master plan? Because right now, it feels like Inception meets Housewives of ATL, with Joc playing the Joker, Bambi doing method acting as a toxic queen, and Scrappy, well, he's healing. Sources say he's focused on music, spending more time with his daughter, and writing a diss track. Yup, a full-blown rap roast, titled, BM Betrayal Ain't Mutual. Alleged lyrics. Told me she loved me, while sittin' with him she wore my ring while letting it dim, thought she was queen. But she played for the win. Joc ain't my bro, if he's smashing my kin. Bars. Tragic, messy bars. And as the season wraps, producers are teasing the most explosive reunion in love and hip-hop history. The stage is split. Security is doubled. And Mona is backstage, smiling like the Joker. Because now we got fake pregnancy rumors, real voicemails, Dixon waiting in the wings, and Tasha K holding the receipts like Thanos. So what happens next? Does Scrappy walk away for good? Will Bambi finally face the music? Is Joc still texting you up? Two women who should have blocked him 3 seasons ago. We don't know. But what we do know, the drama isn't over. Not by a long shot. Because in this world, betrayal is currency. Tears are ratings. And the truth. That's optional. Tasha K didn't just spill the tea. She rewrote the entire script.